Hi guys! Today I'd like to show you 3 ways how you can make your own yogurt at home. It's really simple and definitely delicious, so let's get started. So first, you want to take your milk and pour it to a clean pot. Make sure that the pot has no oil, no salt, and completely dry. Then you want to bring the milk to a point where it's just about to boil. This is to kill any unwanted germs or bacteria. Keep stirring it so it doesn't burn on the bottom, and this should take no more than 5 minutes. As you see that it's about to boil now, so turn off the heat and let it cool down to warmish. You can speed up the cooling process by putting the pot in cold water and keep stirring the milk while it's cooling. When it's just a little bit warm to the touch, it's ready for making yogurts. So for the first time, you will need a good store-bought plain yogurt with no sugar and with live bacteria cultures. It is very important that they contain live cultures. Scoop some yogurt to a clean jar or a container that is dry and oil-free. And the ratio of yogurt to milk is 1:5, so you can just kind of eyeball the yogurt to be about 1/5 of your container or your jar. Once that's done, add a bit of milk to the yogurt to mix, so that it becomes a consistent and thin texture. This helps it to mix well when you add the milk in later. So when the texture becomes thinner, add the milk to the jar or container and give it a good stir. And then you can close the lid and we're ready to make yogurt. The first way I like to show you is using a cooler to make yogurt. Fill the cooler with water that's around 40 to 50 degrees Celsius. Then take the jar and put it in the cooler and make sure that the water level is below the lid, just in case of any leakage. Then close the cooler tight and the yogurt will be ready to serve in about 8 to 10 hours. The next way is a bit more luxurious. I recently found out that my pressure cooker actually makes yogurt. The pressure cooker doesn't actually use any pressure in yogurt making. It maintains the temperature so that it keeps the growth of the bacteria. So I decided to also show you the difference it makes with something that can keep the temperature. You can also do this in the thermal cooker if you have one, or anything that can keep the temperature for a good amount of time. So after preparing the yogurt in the same way, put the ceramic pot in the pressure cooker and select yogurt. Then you can just leave it there for between 8 to 10 hours and it will be ready to serve. The final way I would like to show you was actually my little experiment, and it made more of a runny textured yogurt, so I thought I'd show you how to do that as well. One of the factors could be the weather, as it was rather chilly when I made it. So you will prepare the yogurt the same way as what we did in the previous 2 methods. Once that's done, close the lid and wrap the whole thing in a warm towel and leave it on the countertop for about 8 to 10 hours. After 8 to 10 hours, unwrap the towel and you should have some delicious yogurt. Whichever way you decide to go with, top it off with your favorite fruits, nuts, jam, or anything you like with your yogurt. And there you have it! Enjoy this homemade, healthy, and delicious yogurt. Hi guys! Thanks for watching today's video. I hope that you have enjoyed my video on how to make your own yogurt at home. It's really simple, really easy, and it's almost, 100% success guaranteed. So I really hope that you'll give it a try because we love yogurt so much, and as most of you know, already probably that the bacteria in yogurt is great for your digestive system. There are lots of benefits to having yogurt on a regular basis, so it's great to be able to make this at home. So time for a taste test. So here is the yogurt. Now I've added in some mango chunks and some nuts, and it's smelling really great. So let's give it a taste test. Okay, so here it is. It's really good. And let's try it with nuts. I'm telling you guys, really, there's nothing better than homemade yogurt. It's creamy, it's rich, it's thick. The second bite I took was with mango, so this sweetness from the mango mixes with the yogurt. It's really just, you taste the real flavor from your ingredients, kind of, there's no additives, no too much sugar, no, this and that. It's really just yogurt. Great yogurt. So you guys really have to give this a try. Now, there are a couple of things I want to mention about making yogurt. As you can see in the video, there are 3 ways that I did to make yogurt, and the last way being the simplest, but at the same time, the yogurt texture is the most runny. So I guess it's up to your preference. I personally prefer more pudding-like kind of texture. As you can see in the video, that when I made the yogurt with the cooler, I was able to scoop out like a chunk of yogurt. So that's the texture I like. So, but it's really up to you. If you like it more runny, it's great just leaving it on the counter. Now, I know that some people have mentioned some of the recipes that I've seen, the countertop method, you can leave it from 8 to 16 hours. So I only left it for 8.5 hours. So I don't know if that's partly why it's so runny. So you can feel free to give it a try. Another thing that I want to mention is that although making yogurt is really, really simple and easy, there are some things that you want to watch out for. So the first one being that you want to make sure all your containers that will come in contact with the yogurt, with the culture, they're all no oil, grease-free, and no salt, no water. So make sure it's dry, very dry, and very clean, because yogurt, we're dealing with bacteria. So you don't want other kinds of bacteria to interfere with the process of yogurt, making. So you want to make sure all your containers, all your spoons, anything that you're gonna use with the yogurt is extremely clean and dry. So that's rule number 1. So one way to do that is some people boil their containers in boiling hot water just to kill any germs that there might be, and then air it dry. So you could try that too. Second thing is I've come across a few recipes that said you only need to heat the milk to a certain temperature, like around 40 degrees or something like that, then you can go ahead and make yogurt. I believe that milk has also germs in it, and I have read about it. So I believe that you want to bring your milk to almost boiling, and that temperature is high enough to kill the germs before you start making yogurt, just to be safe and just to guarantee a successful yogurt making process. So I think that's really important. Now, if you're somebody like me who doesn't have a kitchen thermometer to test out all the temperature and everything, the best temperature for making yogurt, so this is after you bring the milk to almost a boiling point, you want to cool it down to around room temperature, but not really. So that's kind of like the area where, you know, we're not sure what the temperature is like for the milk that's supposed to be. So what I do is, our body temperature is around 37 most of the time, sometimes 36, but it doesn't matter. So what I do is when I cool it down to a temperature where I feel it's almost close to my body temperature, but just slightly warmer, then I think that's the perfect temperature for making yogurt, because you can tell that's around 40, which is, the best temperature for yogurt to grow in. Now there's one more thing I want to mention, which is that the yogurt, homemade yogurt, because there's no additives, nothing in it. So homemade yogurt is good about between 7 to 14 days, but the best is if you can finish it within 7 days, and because it's fresh, and also the more you leave it in the fridge, the more sour it'll become. So it's a personal preference thing. So if you like it sour, you could leave it in the fridge for a few more days. So anyways, thanks guys. I really hope that you liked today's video, that you will give it a try to make your own yogurt at home, and it's really, really wonderful. So please like and share my video, and please subscribe to my channel for more cooking videos. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!